nothing's gonna stop me. I'm going faster, tearing down the walls, burning up now, nothing's gonna stop me. Oh baby, please, oh yeah. Love the adrenaline, 'cause we never ever going down. You got me walking through the fire. We don't catch a slide when we were young. Never run from the fight, yeah, we come to the top. Never run from the fight, all the way to the top. Never run from the fight, yeah, we rise to the top.
Pop off, it's my time, I'm a ball. I'ma get this money right, I'm gonna live my best life. They been talking, tell me on me, but you know they'll never win. I'm controlling all my victories, and something that's gotta give. 'Cause this is just what I made it now, made it now. You can't ever, ever, ever break us down, break us down. I'll be reaching for the stars, promise I'll be what they not. And I'll never, ever, ever, ever stop, won't never stop, yeah.
Touch the sky, you're a better singer again. Touch the sky, you're the greatest option now. You and I, we can make it every day. Hang tight, we gonna reach for the greatness. We will always rise, we will never fall. Fighting our eyes on being strong. Even though we know that's against the wall. Getting thicker and you know that this is.
I've been down, been waiting so long. I'm here for the crown, I'm here to show off. Greatness time, just waiting to show y'all. This is your time to remember.
So many times I lie in the basement waiting for greatness. No, I won't listen to anyone hating on me and telling me I wouldn't make it. 'Cause I did everything that they said I couldn't. Caught my footing and I kept the controls. I stand for something, I ain't running now. I'm the greatest now, I just wanna make you proud. Don't let me down, don't let it all fall. I'm on the road, accomplished all of my goals, and I ain't gonna let you down.
stop me. I'm going faster, wanna break away. I love the way it feels. It's the adrenaline, we're going all the way. Cause we never ever going down. You got me walking through the fire. We don't catch a slide when we were young. Never run from the fight, yeah, we come to the top. Never run from the fight, all the way to the top. Never run from the fight, yeah, we rise to the top. I'm on a rush now, winning, that's my focus. I need some ice, you gotta cool me down. I feel my little body coming closer. You got me waiting, waiting for you. We chasing trophies, got me ready, don't you worry. I feel the power, I'm the champion. You got me running for the glory. Good to let this go. Burning up now, nothing's gonna stop me. I'm going faster, wanna break away. I love the way it feels. It's the adrenaline, we're going all the way. Cause we never ever going down. You got me walking through the fire. We don't catch a slide when we were young. Never run from the fight, yeah, we come to the top. Never run from the fight, all the way to the top. Never run from the fight, yeah, we rise to the top. Now nothing's gonna stop me. I'm going faster, tearing down the walls. Burning up now, nothing's.
Your team is banning.
Experience the
Your
euphoria
team
of
is banning.
suffering.
Everything
Your
engulfed
team
in
is banning.
flames.
See value
Your
in me?
team is banning.
You should.
Feed,
Your
destroy,
team is picking.
and conquer.
Only love
Your
and
team
night
is picking.
are everlasting.
Payback. Your team is picking.
Imprisonment.
The fire of battle never extinguishes.
I, Minotaur,
Your
will
team
finish
is
off
picking.
what was left undone.
Your team is banning.
Chivalry is dead.
Your team
I
is
will
banning.
revive it.
I've
Your
been
team
waiting
is
for too
picking.
long.
Woohoo! Set me on fire!
Your
Play
team is
to the
picking.
battle!
$3,000
I am
worlds.
vengeance in
And
Your
not a
team is
single
taking.
worthy foe.
I am the flare that's gonna light up the entire star! Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed! First blood!
Red team hero has been slain. Red team hero has been slain. Blue team hero has been slain. Blue team has slain the turtle. Red team hero has been slain. Red team hero has been slain. Red team hero has been slain. Hero has been slain. Blue team hero has been slain. Red team hero has been slain.
Mega kill!
Red team turret has been destroyed.
Unstoppable! Double kill!
Red team hero has been slain. Red team turret has been destroyed. Blue team has slain the turtle. hero has been slain. has slain the turtle! Red team hero has been slain! Red team turret has been destroyed! Red team hero has been slain! Red team hero has been slain!
Double kill.
Red team hero has been slain! Red team turret has been destroyed! Red team turret has been destroyed! Red team has slain the Red team hero has been slain! Red team hero has been slain!
Mega kill.
Blue team hero has been slain! Red team turret has been destroyed!
me!
Up now, taking higher levels. I'm in a bad spot, travel to my knees. I need a taste sipping on heaven. You got me waiting, waiting for you. With chasing trophies, got me ready, don't you worry.
Jack it up.
Yosh, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and as always, welcome to 1080 channel. We've already seen the first game, whopping defeats there for DKZ, but it is what it is. Honestly, there's really not much of a comment there. Nature's Beasts were just very, very good in their drafts. They had everything right from the drafts to the gameplays. My mistake was not banning Martis. Because if you guys recall, that's practically the first game that Nature's Beast will actually play Martis, unless my memory isn't serving me well. But yeah, that's actually the very first game that Nature's Beast will play Martis, and I didn't expect it. So, but it is what it is. Game 1 already concluded. Very, very fantastic game. Martis has really been OP this tournament. Martis has been really, really OP, really, really annoying. Like, you want to land combos and then it just cancels everything, knocks up here and there. Moscow was uncatchable. In fact, I have reason to think Moscow was actually on green ping because it was actually very, very good. But yeah, it is what it is. So, game number 2 for the Knightz. 7th era taking on what are the other guys? What are they even taking on, Seth? Yeah, 7th era taking on White Lotus. Is anyone even still there? Yeah, well, oh yeah, I actually forgot to even mention that. Thanks a lot, Alfie, if you're in the chat. I do appreciate the assistance you provided here for me to play the first game. And yeah, I think this was all in a rush. That's why he really didn't, get everything all set, mic and commentary. It was like on such short notice, so it wasn't really something we anticipated or had enough time to prepare for. But GG's for streaming. It was good. It was good. I was actually like checking everything to make sure everything was okay. But even still with me having a second stream, I was still kind of distracted. But yeah. Yeah, well, unfortunately, I can't exactly provide that, policies and all that. What's taking so long with the last game, though? Ah, okay, here we go. 7th era, White Lotus. Wow. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Storm. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Storm. MPL have very, very good commentators. I don't think I'm on their level just yet. My absence was felt. Yo, next time I'm gonna bring Alfie to be my co-commentator. Because Alfie didn't even get his time to really, stream very well in this first game. Anyway, while we're here, funny enough, that's actually one of my dreams right now, to actually be a commentator for one of the M series tournaments. I don't know, maybe M6, M7, like future dates, but not anything right now because I'm still battling with school and all that. Yeah. Let's take a quick look at what the bracket standings are looking like so far. So this is typically what we have right now. Upper brackets are on the left and lower brackets are on the right. You might not really understand it that much, but you know, try to really get the hang of it. So really not much here to see, just the positions of each team on the leaderboard. Today DKZ lost, so Nature's Beasts are going to be facing off against Shinobi no Itoki in their next match. And next tomorrow is going to be Fierce Legends. Oh sorry, next tomorrow is going to be, yeah, Fierce Legends, or what am I saying? That's not next tomorrow. Tonight, 7th Era versus White Lotus, and then the next match is probably going to be Undead versus Berserkers, or one of the matches from the upper brackets, either ways. But so far, these are the standings. Just thought I should let you guys know where we are. Amen. Thanks a lot. Hashtag say no to Alfie. I decided no fair, man. No fair. Last player now from 7th Era, just hanging. But well, how are you guys doing though? Let me go back to the top of the chat. Bad tanking. Komodo is here. This one definitely should be a good match tonight. Definitely. Oh, almost forgot to set up my phone. HD mode and the good in-game music. Lovely. Ladies and gentlemen, so far, I want to know what you guys think. Who do you think is going to win this tournament? I mean, we have a lot of favorites actually to win this tournament, but who do you guys see getting all the way in the final? We already see Alpha Zeros and from the upper group stages right now, the upper brackets. Let's see. What? Me? I mean DKZ, Dark Knightz, Alpha Zeros, Kaizens, Hexadecimal, and Quantum Circles. Now these top 4 teams seem to be the favorites to actually win the DECA Cup Season 2. So which of these top 4 do you guys think will eventually get there? Hex have won it the first season. They were the ones that launched the very first DECA Cup trophy winners. They won the very first DECA tournament. So they're still putting up some moves. They can actually win it. Alpha Zeros, a combination of Hex and Old Saviors esports player and a couple of other players too, you know, Mnes, Hades, Rockstar Alfie himself. And then there's Quantum Circle too, another team of insanely good players. You have Kami, Levi, Kaizens too, very OP team. So Mosquito Dio. sign you. It's too late to sign you. Maybe next tournament, if you're available, you join the team. But like at this point, we already reshuffled I already changed the lineup and in the open window. So if I could, I would have definitely signed you. They definitely brought you in. OTK are in lower brackets now, but they're not out anyway. They could still come back. We've seen lower brackets teams put up a very, very good fight, especially in M3 to be precise. Blacklist were in upper brackets all the way. I think it was RRQ. Fell to lower bracket and then came back, beat BTK, or did BTK get to finals? I can't even remember anymore. Tutu has been, yeah, someone from lower brackets can actually win. You know, there's no doubt about that. Tutu wasn't available. I didn't even register him for the tournament to begin with because he said his network wasn't going to be all that good. That's why I didn't even bother to register him. But although I wish I did. Because there were some tank heroes I would have really loved him to play, or even supports anyway. But yes, let's get into, finally, game 2 is on. It's starting right now, undecided. Thanks for your patience. Let me turn this down a little bit. There we go. So 7th era on the left and the White Lotus on the right. Melissa Ban, okay.
I've been waiting for too long.
2 carry bands. Oh, there's an echo. I was wondering.
Gaze the stars.
Your team is banning
your path.
Loyi. And Frederick.
Your team.
I don't see any Martis ban. Okay. All I can say is the first team to pick Martis probably have a very good chance at winning this game, because Martis has been insanely OP this entire tournament. I think he's the only hero that has a high pick rate with a relatively high win rate, probably around 90% win rate in this tournament. Because all the games I've seen Martis in, they've literally won. PJCG with his very famous Sicilian pick. What are we gonna have for 7th era? Almost just as predicted. Martis and an OP mage herself, Eve. Like I said a few minutes earlier, I went through Nature's Beast like history of matches, and even through like their jungler's hero pool, and Martis wasn't there. So like I haven't seen Nature's Beast play Martis at all in any of the tournaments so far, in any of the matches in tournaments so far. So I was like, they probably wouldn't pick Martis. Although I had it at the back of my mind to actually ban out Martis, would make things a lot easier, because you can expect surprise, and indeed I was surprised. Martis just came out of nowhere. I was ready to deal with any other jungler but Martis, because that was why I picked Sky Group 3rd. I mean, I was already hovering over Lolita. Lolita to actually cancel out Cecilion's ult with the shield would have been a very good idea, and some long distance engages, but it was not meant to be. But let's not dwell on that. The games in the past, we lost. Nature's Beast were a very, very good team.
Your team
very,
is
very OP.
banning.
Green Pink, can't exactly say. I don't really know for sure, honestly. I mean, for now it seems like we're not getting the server back yet. Don't lose hope anyways. Yeah, Nature's Beasts are a very, very flexible team. I mentioned that to my teammates before, like Nature's Beasts are a very flexible team. It's going to be hard to ban them out. To just ban out heroes that will make it hard for us to execute our own combo. So
it is who we are.
I knew Nature's Beasts were going to be a very, very, in fact, like, they have a very, very flexible lineup. In fact, I'm quite surprised that Nature's Beasts are not in upper brackets, to be honest, because like they have a very flexible lineup. Very, very flexible. No hope for green, but you guys are doing very well actually without the green. I mean, I can see like literally half of the players on our server are already glories, and Mythic 5, Mythic 4. Literally. I think most squads have at least 5 players now with Mythic, so it's actually very, very good. We've deviated far, guys. Back onto this game. Martis is gonna be on the XP lane instead for White Lotus. Banned out Estes, and the other ban from 7th era was Atlas. Interesting. Azeroth playing Brody versus Beatrix.
Protect lives.
What rank are you, Tom? You can't play all your heroes. Well, oh, Hylos, okay. Well, that's just unfortunate. Yeah, this draft is very, very OP. Very, very OP. But I still think that Martis is going to be a troublemaker here for 7th era. Can't play all your heroes, but just try as much as possible to play the ones you can. The ones you can't, the heroes you can't play, you can, you know, jump into like classic or you know, like custom to just enjoy the feel of that hero. No wonder. That explains a lot, Tom. That explains a whole lot. Sheesh. Number one, your big mistake trying to carry Ukrainians, and your second mistake with Alucard. You're an Alucard pro, but bro, you should know when to pick Alucard. I like the offer deal, but I need to trade DKC. They need to get good. There's still hope yet for them. Alright, 7th era versus White Lotus. This game has to be very, very interesting. It has to be. The draft says it all. In fact, I've forgotten to put out the poll. Who will win? Seventh era or White Lotus? First lethal, well secured by Cecilion. Yuzhong, oh, I didn't even notice the Yuzhong pick from 7th era. That's actually quite OP. That's actually very, very OP. But what's wrong with Martis? Standing still, about to give first blood. I think he might be able to escape this though. Yes. Oh, never. Okay. That does it. And Yuzhong is in some trouble. Revenge kill from Eve. Yes, yes, yes. Don't worry. Your votes here, hopefully, they count. Doesn't necessarily determine the winner, but we all get to show our support in the small way we can for our teams. So yes, you have your rights to vote 7th era. No one is disputing that. 1-1 at 2 minutes in. First turtle already pulled over towards 7th era's jungle. Leomord will be looking to secure this one. Karina jungle though. Karina jungle. Is it going to be a Karina tank? I think it's probably going to be a Karina damage build. Yuzhong from behind trying to get the zone. We might have an engage here. Yes, BJC is going to get a kill on Martis. Orion kills Hylos, and Karina still trying to get her hands on Leomord. which would be really possible, and she gets away with 1 HP. Now following up for the blue buff. I think he has a bit of a low HP. He might be able to finish this. Yeah, they're backing off. Of course your votes count. Of course your votes count, but here it's like a different scenario. Here it does, your votes here don't determine the winner of the match. It only shows the level of support you have for your team. And right now 7th era are winning 75%, but it's just 12 votes. Hylos on the gold lane, looking to provide assistance to Brody, same as Prophet with his Belleric. Good idea, they're providing vision, but Makari will go for the Lethal Wanderer. Oh, that was close, almost stolen by Hylos there. Really not much action happening, both teams just taking their time. Oh, Hylos is about to get taken off the map here, picked off in a 1v3 situation. Yep, he will. Sometimes you don't have to overextend as a tank. Enemies are missing on the map, just try to rotate in ways that will be easy for you to anticipate where the opponents are. Here, Leomord is without his ult too, so this might not really be that much of a painful gank here, but if forced to use a sprint to get into a safer spot. War Axe there for Yuzhong. Martis is really being a bad... Cessnan is good. Cessnan is very, very good. He's a very, very good choice of a mage. I think it's fit for every meta, regardless of the buff. Oh, there's been the request for a pause. Okay, great. This is a very, very good time for me to try out this lineup I was trying to design. And I was literally checking the builds when the pause came in. Okay, I don't like that. There's about to be a problem. There's about to be a very, very big problem. Yikes. This hasn't even happened in a very, very long time. In pro matches, well, it's as long you need to really pay much attention to your... I'm going to get back to you real quick.
Jack it up.
sorry for the break in transmission there, ladies and gentlemen, but we're back. Oh, even I didn't notice what was going on. There's been an increase in the number of kills, and there's a major team fight happening on the mid lane tower here. That's gonna be a triple kill wipe out. Yep, crazy. Coming back in just in time to meet some serious action. Wow, so much happened in such a very short time. Once again, I am sorry. Alright, yeah, we should be all settled right now. So 11 kills to 4. Seems like 7th Era are currently dominating the game, able to have secured about 2 turrets, yep, top lane and mid lane, while White Lotus are still actually holding their ground very well, in my opinion, able to secure the top lane turret. I think Brody is doing quite well so far, a 101 KDA. Maybe the choice of tank might have been a little bit different to give them a bit of an edge, because Hylos is not really one tank that you can use to wreak havoc on the enemy lineup. So, but I believe he might still be able to serve some of his purpose, you know, like vision, tank some damage. Yeah, where was I? I was actually answering a question in the chat. Mana missed the rotation of Cecilion. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Slaughter. Slaughter is one very good OP analyst that we have on this server. He should be more appreciated. Oh, we're gonna have a kill there. Hylos gets taken down as well. More kills are gonna pop off here as we've got PJC shut down. And just like that, White Lotus have been able to throw themselves back into this game, getting 4 kills for a 1 trade-off on the bottom lane team fight. And now they should have their hand for this Lord. Look at Karina cutting the wave.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
That indeed went horribly. Okay, that is definitely going to be a highlight. Lord Steel, OP Lord Steel from Beatrix. And this is when she begins to deal her own damage. Eve able to get away with barely like 2 HP right there. Yuzhong still trying to get a kill on Brody. I think he might be able to secure it. There goes the shutdown. And 7th Era have caught up where they left up with a Lord and 4 kills as well. Okay, revenge time.
Team turret has been destroyed.
This is looking interesting. This is looking dicey. 7th Era dominating. White Lotus pulling an Uno reverse. And then 7th Era pulling another Uno reverse with like a pick 4 there. That was a crazy comeback. That Lord Steel was definitely highlight worthy. Still looking to do some more damage there with the RPG. Karina needs to be flogged. She retried too early. That's one thing I noticed. She used her retribution way too early there. Yuzhong is still dealing damage to Hylos. One good thing about Hylos is that his passive, without mana, he's still able to deal damage with his skills, but then sacrificing HP per second, which is actually quite bad if you ask me, because then if you're in the middle of a fight and your HP just keeps going down, pop, especially if the enemy has a hero that can take your HP down very fast. Beatrix is actually one hero that can definitely do that. I mean, she literally went for Demon Hunter's sword. Wow. But the builds from the marksman I'm looking at are quite funny, in my opinion. I mean, Beatrix's build looks a little bit normal. Blade of Heptaseas, Malefic Roar, Demon Hunter Sword usually probably comes in after the Blade of Despair, but she's still building the Blade of Despair anyway. For Brody though, Wind of Nature as a second item. If you're doing that, then you probably want to build like Blade of Despair as a first, because Blade of Emphasis really doesn't give that much damage, but they know what they're doing anyways. They're still the highest farmed heroes on their teams, respectively, with Beatrix being the highest overall. 6k gold lead in favor of 7th era. They are still cruising, and with only inhibitor towers standing for White Lotus, they really have much of a place to go on the map. There's a way we can actually show this build without completely covering the map. Ah yeah, that's a lot better. Leomord, full damage build. Bloodlust Axe, Hunter Strike, Malefic Roar. Probably going for the Blade of Despair next. Probably. That's the only thing I can see him getting with that item. Exactly. This isn't a Hylos match. Indeed, you want a very, very good dive like Kufra. Well said. But let's not also forget the fact that some of these heroes are, you know, high. Like, you need to play them with good ping. You know, high MS that we have right now is not really the best, but we're gonna have an engage here. We're gonna take this off the map for a while. Karina is gonna be able to get a double kill. Can she swap around to get a triple kill? That's a shutdown. Are we having a maniac here? This is Karina for you guys. Insane amount of damage, but I don't she'll make it against this Yuzhong. No, she won't. And even be able to finish off the job, but the two tanks are still going off against each other. Hylos is gonna get shot down under the turret. Massive team fight there. 4 out of 3. 4 and 3 taken down. But now, how exactly can 7th era make use of this lord? Because I don't see this lord ending the game. You have strong defense line coming out here from Eve. That's gonna charge right to the turret and probably take it down as well. Indeed, so the Lord was still able to take down one inhibitor turret. Anyways, that's a win for 7th era. But what they have to do now is just manage with the next Lord that comes in, and they should be able to get their hands on the victory. But if they're not careful, White Lotus can definitely turn this game around. We've seen it happen multiple times before. This won't be a first. Karina getting a triple kill there. Alfie giving you guys some opportunities to make some money here, guys. Let me pin this up for him. Feel lucky enough to win 1k. Irithel, there was one match. Irithel has been in this tournament, and I believe it was Kaizen's versus, can't exactly remember who the people even in Kaizen's group, but Dark Angel played Irithel in that match, and I don't remember. I don't think they won. They didn't win it. They didn't win the match. Yeah, well said. So many better picks as compared to Irithel. Irithel is not that bad of a marksman actually, but there are definitely a lot better picks than Irithel. You know, sometimes when you're trying to pick marksman or any hero in general, you want to consider their ability to fast farm, their ability to, their impact in team fights. You know, their impact in team fights. So it's not just about their ability to win 1v1 situations on the lane. They need to be able to participate effectively in team fights, which is why some marksmen are better picks than not. You can't see pro players picking up Mia. If Mia jumps into the middle of a fight, she is gone. I can't exactly remember the details of the match, honestly. But I can't exactly remember if they won or not. It should be there in the stream somewhere. But I know Dark Angel played Irithel, and I think he played well too, very, very well. So either they won or they lost. Can't just remember. I know there's a match there with Irithel. Wow, still a lot of people voting on 7th era. Seems like White Lotus are really not fit. Oh, Hylos tried to force an engage here, but now he's gonna get punished for that, and he will be punished alone. Unnecessary ults there from Leomord, in my opinion. It was literally only Hylos. It's yeah, it's Dark Angel's irritant. It's very OP, but still.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Even if you're the best Mia player on the planet, even if you're the best Mia player on the planet, oh, I don't think this Martis is gonna be able to get away from this 1v2 that's about to turn into a 1v3. Yeah. Even if you're the best Mia player on the planet, you might not really be able to do much. You know, if your team doesn't really help out, because some of these marksmen are late game marksmen like Irito. So yeah, unless you plan on dragging the game out that far. And with one player off the map, this Lord quickly grinding down the mid lane, we might have a very effective defense line coming out here. Beleric can of course use his ultimate. That's gonna be the first kill getting off the game. Reward manipulation for Eve. She's still able to hold out the defense. Yep. And Yuzhong though riding solo, about to get shot down here by this Brody. Oh, Brody isn't even scared. Look at that. White Lotus are holding strong. But now let me tell you where oh, they were trying to get away. Let me tell you where 7th Era made the mistake. They shouldn't have pushed with the Lord. I've said this over and over on every single tournament we've seen, every single match we've seen in this tournament. If you want to push with the Lord, close now, okay? I can unpin this then not to create confusion. If you want to capitalize on your Lord push, you need to be able. Oh, Cecilon gets taken down by Eve. Got Beatrix coming out with her ultimates, but that will be enough to send White Lotus all the way back. But still, being able to come back and push all the way to the inhibitors, White Lotus are saying they are not done yet. They are not done yet. All of you that bet 18 to 20. Okay, 18 to 23. This game is looking like something that might actually get up to 25 minutes, but let's see. The next Lord could possibly determine the winner. If 7th Era are able to secure it then, and you know, properly push with that Lord, they might be able to end this game. But if White Lotus somehow are able to steal it, then we're gonna have an extended gameplay on our hands here tonight. Definitely the best game we've seen today. And 7th Era are already getting their hands on the Lord. Cecilion, Leomord, and Beatrix. If Beatrix wants to get this Lord done in time, she has to switch to the SMG. Because I think there's a lot more damage. Yuzhong forced to bring out the Dragonoid for me, still trying to keep track of Karina, who gets the kill. But Immortality is gonna be the first one. Real world manipulation here. Clean sweep for Brody. Karina gets taken down. Brody's not done though. Almost got the kill here, but he's in a deep spot, and that goes to be the shutdown. 3 kills against White Lotus. 4 kills. That's gonna be Beatrix getting triple kill. And with that, they have a free Lord. But let's not forget this Martis grinding hard from the top lane, and now he's just going to retreat. Beatrix, well aware that he retreated, will be going to mid lane to push. Martis, the one that's supposed to be in team fights, is the one split pushing. I mean, what can you do in a situation like this? It's what comes to your mind that you do. But yeah, we noticed Martis with, oh, and he is down, wipe out. The next defense line is coming back in 5 seconds. But can White Lotus beat this in time? I highly doubt they can. This is going to end before the Lord gets anywhere near the base. Ladies and gentlemen, GG's well played. El Fantastico.
Victory!
This match was definitely worthwhile. Was definitely worth it. Apart from that bad matches. So this is the first Martis loss we've seen, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but this should be the first Martis loss that we've seen in the tournament. But let's just say it was due to the lag. So how many minutes? 21 minutes. Mikey, I think you owe some people money. I think you owe some people money. Helios gets 1k. I'll let you deal with that. But yeah, that is all we have for today, ladies and gentlemen. Very interesting games. Nature's Beast securing the win over Dark Knightz in the first game in an exemplary, fantastic form. It was definitely very, very interesting to watch. Although the commentary there was lacking, but still, I'm gonna give my kudos to Alfie for at least able to present it to you guys to watch. So like, yeah, Alfie, once again, thanks for covering up for me. Yeah, game 2 secured by 7th Era in a very, very passionate gameplay. Although White Lotus, let's not forget, White Lotus did try to pull up a comeback, so kudos to them as well. They should definitely not give up. Try again in the next tournaments. We still have future tournaments coming up. Don't worry, a lot of things are gonna be happening over the course of the year. So keep your ears down. A quick look again at the brackets. So I'm gonna update this later, and in the next stream it should be updated. But right now you're gonna have Shinobi no Itoki taking on Nature's Beast in the next couple of fixtures, and then Fierce Legends versus 7th Era still for the lower bracket stages. And that's pretty much the update that we have. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in to 1080 tonight to watch these amazing gameplays. We hope you guys enjoyed them. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys here tomorrow for the next fixtures, and have a wonderful, great night. Peace out.